Hey everyone. Welcome back, everyone. We're about to get started. All right. I see all y'all in the chat. Welcome. Welcome back. It's your hostess with the mostest, Queen Karizma, and I'm back with another commentary video. I hope y'all ready for this one because I mean, when I heard this, I was like, huh? What? It seemed like new details just sprout out of nowhere. And it's like, where are these new details coming from? So now she went missing, is what the news is reporting. I didn't make that up. That wasn't a rumor spread by a blogger. This is what WCNC reported on January 19th, 2023. So I have the subtitles here. I'm going to just play the actual video. So let's hear it.
We can share some new details tonight, though, on the Mexican investigation into the death of a 25-year-old Charlotte woman while in Cabo.
Mexico prosecutors discussed their investigation into Shanquella Robinson's case during a recent news conference. Robinson went missing while vacationing in Mexico with a group of friends.
Robinson did what? Robinson did what? Let's kind of make this a little bigger. I'm going to put it on mute, all that copyright. But I want you to read the subtitles right here. Read the subtitles. Robinson went missing while vacationing. Wow. Why didn't we hear this in the very beginning? It's like, are y'all kind of trying to reshape the story now? Like I'm a little bit confused. I'm just a little bit confused. So now she went missing. Allegedly. I'm going to say allegedly. They didn't say allegedly. I'm going to say allegedly. I'm just really confused here. So now she went missing. According to this news article, according to the new details. Who are they getting these details from? I'm going to bring it back. I'm going to bring it back. For everybody's just joining, make sure you hit that like button. Welcome, everyone. Shay, the Queen of Steeler Nation. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. Good to see all y'all here. Appreciate y'all support more. Most definitely. Most definitely appreciate y'all support. Kim, welcome. And thank you so much for being a member. All right. So as you can see on the screen, it says in the subtitles, right? We can share some new details tonight. As if they needed permission, right? We can share some new details tonight. So who gave you permission to share these new details? So somebody's talking allegedly. If they can share some new details. So let's go ahead. I'm going to play this. Give me a second.
We can't new details tonight, though, on the Mexican investigation into the death of a 25-year-old Charlotte woman while in Cabo.
Mexico prosecutors discussed their investigation into Shanquella Robinson's case during a recent news conference.
Okay, so y'all got all that? Are you able to hear? Let me know if you're able to hear that clip, okay? Into the Shanquella. They got Shanquella right here. Shanquella. Really? Let me move this banner so y'all can see. Into Shanquella Robinson's case. This is a big joke, huh? Shanquella. Wow. I mean, that seems a little intentional. I don't care. Shanquella. Really? Shanquella. Wow. That's a new one. What is going on? This is one big joke to everybody, right? Into the Shanquella Robinson case. Wow. Okay, let me play the audio, y'all. It's like, come on, you could have edited that. Shanquella. Okay. Let me go ahead and press play. Let me press play.
Case during a recent news conference. Robinson went missing while vacationing in Mexico with a group of friends. She was later found dead. She was later found in Mexico with a group of friends while Robinson went missing while vacationing in Mexico with a group of friends.
She went missing while vacationing with a group of friends. That's the new narrative. Now she went missing while vacationing with these friends. So, I mean, what about the video? It looked like she was in the villa in the video, so something doesn't make sense to me. I don't care. Nobody's about to tell me any differently. Something is not adding up. So now she went missing. This is what they're reporting. This is what they're reporting right here. Robinson went missing while vacationing in Mexico with a group of friends. So now she went missing, according to the news. This is what the news is reporting. So these are the new details, pretty much, right? This is the new details that they can share with us. So the new details, according to the news, is that Shanquella Robinson went missing while vacationing with friends in Mexico. So she went missing and then later found dead. Allegedly. This is what they're reporting. Something's off. Something's off. Something is really off. So now she went missing. I'm gonna bring that back. Robinson went missing while vacationing. I didn't make that up. This is WCNC. This is on their YouTube channel. You can go look at it for yourself. This whole thing is off. So these are the new details. The new details is that Robinson went missing while vacationing. Robinson went missing while vacationing with a group of friends in Mexico. And then she was later found dead. So what are you exactly trying to say? It gets more confusing. I've never heard of a case that gets more confusing instead of more clear as time goes on. What do you mean she went missing and then later she was found dead with a neck and a severe spinal cord injury? So what happened first? Did it happen before the fight, the alleged fight, or after the alleged fight? Is she still missing or is she, where in this does it say that you found her? She went missing and then later found dead. So, I just don't understand that. Went missing. That's a new detail here. Alleged detail. She went missing. It just yeah. They didn't say that she went missing in the call, did they? Or are we not getting all the details? That's what I'm saying. You don't know what's going on. It's so many different type of details, and this is the news reporting this. I just it's so weird to me. It's so weird to me. Welcome, Leroy. It's so weird. Yeah, I'm confused. Kim said, I'm confusion. I understood what you said though, but yeah, I'm confused too. Yeah, every time it's a new story. It's a new story every time. Hmm. Yeah, it's a new story. So what's next? What's next? This is just you may as well make a Lifetime movie because all these new details, new characters in and out, new updates, but the family ain't heard nothing from the FBI allegedly. Mexican officials put out an arrest warrant for an unnamed suspect. Allegedly, they're still looking for Dejanay. Allegedly. Or whoever this unnamed suspect is. So it's like, you're literally just telling us you're still looking to extradite this person. Y'all said that back in November of last year. what's really going on? So now she went missing. I'm going to say allegedly, but this is what they're reporting. I'm going to bring it back right here. Robinson went missing while vacationing. So I guess that's the updated this wow. So now basically she was a missing person before she was later found dead. So I'm just still a little confused because nothing makes sense. The alleged police report don't make sense. The death certificate don't make sense. This new detail don't make sense. Um, that don't. I mean, why didn't y'all say this in the beginning? Now she went missing all of a sudden. What? I mean, can somebody explain that to me? She went missing now. That's the new detail. That's the update. So where exactly does the fight come in? The alleged fight, that video. Where does that come in if she went missing? I mean, it doesn't make sense. So did the fight happen and then she went missing, or where did this come from? I'm lost. It's really getting stranger and stranger every day. Like I said, these stories are not adding up. It's a different story every time. It's something new every time to me. It's like, what when when were you going to mention this? If this is true, when were you going to exactly mention this? I guess right now, right? Almost 90 days later. So you're saying that she went missing before she was found dead, meaning she was not in the villa. That's what missing means to me, that she went missing. So I, was her body there or not? Because if she went missing, then that means there's no trace of her, right? Isn't that what that means? And then later found dead. So where was she found dead at if she went missing? I I don't know. Maybe I just it's just not making sense to me. Something doesn't sound right. Something is off. Um, you said, is someone trying to get a movie deal? and and it sounds so crazy, but really, people have done worse to be famous. People have done worse. Then you see these people in reality shows. Then they got offers all over the place, right? They got a book out, then they start writing books about it. It's just like, just it's definitely exploitation, but you're monetizing off of it at the same time because, again, more than $400,000 were raised by the public to get legal fees and to find stuff out. Now all these this new information, but y'all claiming y'all ain't spoke to nobody. So are they just speaking to the news and skipping over you, allegedly? Or is somebody not saying something? Well, we'll see if a movie come out. That's going to answer our question, Denithia. We're going to see if a movie come out, a Lifetime movie, a BET drama, something like that. Sponsored by Tamika Mallory, allegedly. We will see. Shadow said newscasters read teleprompters. Exactly. They just read what's scrolling on the screen. They read, so whoever wrote the script messed up. She obviously not missing. Well, did they mess up? When they had recanted their statements or retract their statements and put out a new clip? No, they left this up. They left this up, the original clip. That's what I said at first, but these shows are well written. This is a national broadcasting station. This is professional level type stuff. So they're not going to get um a new person to write the script. Like, these people have been in business for years with the same people doing the same things. This is not a mistake, in my opinion. This is intentional. This is intentional. There was no, I mean, they didn't retract this. They didn't delete it. They didn't, put anything in the description. Oh, we messed up. Our fault. We messed up. Didn't want to tell you anything that wasn't true. No, they they flat out said it right here. Robinson went missing while vacationing with friends in Mexico, with a group of friends. How crazy is that? Quita, yeah. Quita said they are trying to see how smart we the people are. Yeah, let me add this in. Let me add this detail in. Let's see how they react. Now she went missing. Now that changes the whole dynamic. Now it's like, okay, did somebody kill her or did she die from natural causes? Is it still a femicide or what is it now? Because where are all these new details coming from? Can somebody help me? it's almost laughable because it's like, this sounds so ridiculous. And if this is true, why are we hearing it almost 90 days later? That's still a red flag. So you don't care to tell the details, the truth about the case, or it's not a priority, right? Our life is not a priority to you. Is that what it is? So if this is true and it's coming almost 90 days later, that's still a problem. Because that changes the dynamic of the case. Because now you're saying that she didn't die after that fight. And that's what most people believe, that allegedly Dejanay beat Shanquella Robinson to death and she died within 15 minutes of that fight. That's what most people believe. That's what people assume from the video and from the look, the severity of how she was punching her in her face and she couldn't block and didn't block and all this stuff. It's like, so now you're saying that she went missing. Is that before the video or is that after? Where exactly, on what date and what time did she go missing? Because then you're saying whoever took her or whatever happened, that person, somebody else did something. Are you not saying that? That somebody is maybe more suspects or other people involved? Missing where? Missing where? I thought she was found by the maid. I mean, I read every article down there. I mean, so what's true and what's false at this point? I just have to ask, what's true and what's false? Because this seemed like a big mind F to me at this point. Now she went missing in Mexico with a group of friends. Now she went missing. I thought the maid found her unconscious, unresponsive in the living room. Isn't that what the death certificate says? Found on living room, whatever that means. Right? So what's really going on? Yeah. Yep. Exactly. It's just crazy. It's so crazy. Ortha said maybe they meant missing from the group when they came back to the US. Still a weird way to phrase it. I mean, what other missing is it? Mean what you say what you mean. If that's what you meant, put it in context so nobody would be confused. Now you just flat out said, not you, but the news flat out said Robinson went missing while vacationing. What? It's so weird. But yeah, all we want is justice. And I'm thinking, like I said, exactly, this could have been any one of us. And look how they doing this case. That's what pissed me off. It really does. Look how this case have been botched. Like this is a botched case. A botched case. And it seems like everyone is trying to put the pieces together, but it's not making sense. No matter how you put it, how you look at it, the picture is not making sense. I mean, it doesn't make sense. Nothing makes sense. Everything is literally contradicting the other thing. And this is supposed to be coming from officials. So if this is coming from officials allegedly, then what more can be done at that point? Real talk. What more can be done? You said, are the Cabo Six trying to say she met up with someone while they were there for drugs or something and came? That's what I'm saying. If they said that she missing, wouldn't that imply? That sounds like to me that she was not in the villa at all. Like there was no signs of her in the villa at all. That's what that would say to me. So if she went missing, when did this exactly happen? Because that's what it seemed like. It sounded like, oh, y'all saying she left the villa and then later was found dead, allegedly. So it doesn't make sense. It's just crazy. You said Khalil was rubbing her listening to Summer Walker. So when did she man, it's like you at this point, unless they can prove it, I don't believe nothing. I'm gonna just keep it real. I definitely believe that she was injured. I don't even know. I don't know what to believe anymore. I do believe she's deceased, but at the same time, it's like when news like this comes out, you cannot help but think about different things. And that's what's so confusing because it's like nobody's clarifying nothing. It's just adding on to the confusion. So you're saying Robinson went missing while vacationing. I mean, y'all tell me. Y'all tell me, yo. It's just, this is why I question stuff because it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. We want justice for her. We definitely do. We definitely want justice. We want justice for her at the end of the day. But when things come out like this and it's from the news, it just makes you question if you can even rely on them. Can we rely on you? um what? Now suddenly she's missing, right? Suddenly she's missing. And this says latest in investigation into Shanquella Robinson's death. So these are the new details, allegedly. Man, it's just, I don't know. Exactly. It's like, what really happened? Will we ever know what happened? You said, I only believe she's deceased. Yeah, I believe, I would think that the dad could recognize his daughter's body. I don't know when the last time they saw one another. And things are different when you're in distress. But I would hope he could recognize if that's his daughter's body. If it was her body. No, real talk. Because at this point, I don't know what's going on. And I have to leave the floor open for all type of scenarios because it's typically something so crazy. It's like now you're saying that she went missing. I mean, you can't make this up. You can't make this up. So let me play this again, this little snippet right here, so that y'all can hear it if you haven't heard it already.
We can share some new details tonight, though, on the Mexican investigation into the death of a 25-year-old Charlotte woman while in Cabo.
Mexico prosecutors discussed their investigation into Shanquella Robinson's case during a recent news conference. Robinson went missing while vacationing in Mexico with a group of friends. She was later found dead, suffering a broken neck and a severe spinal cord injury. The state prosecutor from Baja California Sur says the investigation is ongoing and that he's looking to extradite an unnamed suspect to the United States. He says Mexican authorities are also investigating others who may have been involved beyond the single suspect.
Before we get into this character right here, you mean to tell me that y'all just now questioning the other people or interested in knowing something from the other people who were on the trip, allegedly? You mean to tell me y'all just now interested in an unnamed suspect? So how are you supposed to find somebody without a name? Do that make any sense? An unnamed suspect. Who is the suspect? Because obviously you don't think it's one, because now you're trying to, oh, we're going to do this and that, and we're interested in the rest of the people. Oh, 90 days later, around 90 days later, you're interested in asking the people who were there questions. Does that make any sense? We have an arrest warrant out for an unnamed suspect. Okay. So what you want me to do with that? What do you want me to do with that news? An unnamed suspect. So I can't arrest anybody if it's an unnamed suspect. If no suspect is named, how are you going to arrest anyone? How are you going to put any type of red alert or notice out there about an unnamed suspect? I mean, somebody enlighten me. Somebody, please enlighten me if you have the answer. If you have the answer to that, please enlighten me. Because it doesn't make sense. Unnamed. Well, how am I supposed to, how is anyone supposed to identify an unnamed suspect? Mm-mm-mm. It doesn't make sense. Y'all ain't doing shit. I don't care. Y'all ain't doing a motherfucking thing. How about that? I really truly feel like y'all not doing nothing. That's just how I feel. I hope you are. I have the highest hopes that you are, but I just feel like y'all not doing nothing for real. Because come on, y'all. It doesn't make sense. And then they feed us this information. We're like, oh, okay, cool. They got an arrest warrant out. Any other place, if there's an arrest warrant, there's a name. Any other place. They told us we have an arrest warrant out for an unnamed suspect. Okay, you're giving us real confidence that you're going to get the job done. I mean, it doesn't make sense. Right. Ortha said that's like me trying to sue an unnamed suspect, even unnamed to me. It's just we have to be realistic. Why is a suspect unnamed if you know for sure it's a femicide and you got this suspect, it was the direct aggressor. You damn near said everything but this person's name. So why is it an unnamed suspect? Why not confirm the name that's already out there that everybody already know, which is allegedly Dejanay Jackson, right? Why not? Wouldn't it be easier to confirm that name than to say an unnamed suspect, like it's somebody else or something? Unnamed, anybody could fit the bill pretty much. I'm going to put your name right there. So it's just really weird. You said, so the newscaster said she went missing, but was later found. Yeah. But was later found with a broken neck. Yeah. Let me bring it back.
We can share some new details tonight, though, on the Mexican investigation into the death of a 25-year-old Charlotte woman while in Cabo.
Mexico prosecutors discussed their investigation into Shanquella Robinson's case during a recent news conference. Robinson went missing while vacationing in Mexico with a group of friends. She was later found dead, suffering a broken neck and a severe spinal cord injury. The state prosecutor from Baja California Sur says the investigation is ongoing and that he's looking to extradite an unnamed suspect to the United States. He says Mexican authorities are also investigating others who may have been involved beyond the single suspect.
There is no impunity in a case.
I really don't even want to hear what comes out of this guy's mouth. That's just my personal opinion, okay? Y'all done said enough already. You done said enough already for me not to believe nothing that come out of your mouth. Okay? Again, that is my opinion, something is just off. It's just a lot of talk and no action. It's just weird. So basically, that's what I wanted to share with y'all, that the news is reporting that she went missing. I'll put up the subtitles without the sound, okay? So the news is reporting that she went missing while vacationing with a group of friends in Mexico. Robinson went missing while vacationing in Mexico with a group of friends. So this is the new details. These are the new alleged details. Wow. I just and then she was later, after she went missing, she was later found DEAD suffering a broken neck and severe spinal cord injury. Wow, that's like a whole new story. A whole new narrative, a whole new story, a whole new that little detail. She went missing. I just don't know what to think. This don't even make sense. It don't make sense. So, I mean, was it an error? Why wasn't anything else an error? Why didn't they put in in the comment section, hey, you guys, teleprompter was messed up. We did not mean that she went missing. No, it's no type of correction or I mean, it says during, let's see, what's the words before that? Into the Shanquella Robinson case. Wow. Into the Shanquella Robinson case. I'm just going to shake my head. Don't bother to fix these subtitles. Shanquella. Wow. Was that a mistake too? This is sad. This is too sad. I'm just going to believe what makes sense to me, because it don't make sense to me that she was missing. It don't make sense to me that she went missing while I don't know, that I just can't accept that new detail right now because it doesn't make sense. Just like other details, it doesn't make sense. I don't. Okay. It's too weird. It's too weird. And this is what This is what gets people saying a whole bunch of different things. Oh, I heard it from the news. WCNC said that she went missing while vacationing. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah. Shanquella. Come on, yo. This a joke to y'all, right? This a joke. Shanquella. We got the newest update on Shanquella Robinson. Wow. I'm sure there may be a Shanquella out there. I wouldn't doubt it at all. But even the sounding of her name doesn't sound like Shanquella. So I just don't know. It just seemed to be an awful lot of mistakes when it comes to certain cases here, in my opinion. I don't know. It's like it's not taken seriously. This is a game. This is a joke. Shanquella Robinson. I, uh, it just irritates me. It truly irritates me, y'all. It really do. It really do. It really do. It really irritates me. Mm-mm-mm. I just can't believe that new fact or alleged fact. I don't care who's reporting it. I just can't. It doesn't fit. I don't know. If they could put that somewhere in the timeline that these news stations and told us a timeline of events and all that stuff, and if they can put that somewhere, I mean, was it before or after? I mean, give us some more details than that. What are we supposed to do with that? She went missing. How is that possible? How is that possible, right? Because I thought they had her items. I thought they had her phone allegedly and took it back allegedly to her mom. I don't know. Was that I don't know. Again, I don't know what's facts and what's fiction at this point. It's just been so much. It's been so much. It's been so much. And it's sad. It's truly sad. You said when the provisional warrant came out, it was unnamed and to avoid the first person fleeing. Maybe, but come on, it's been 90 days. And they just now allegedly talking about, oh well, maybe we should question the friends. And allegedly the FBI in the US has requested to see the interrogation videos that they were supposed to do on the 6 individuals, if they even did it. So allegedly now the FBI is requesting those videos of the interviews that they were supposed to do interrogating the 6 individuals. So we'll see how that goes, if they even did what they were supposed to do. So it just seemed like the same stuff being told. And it says it right here. He says federal investigators have, I'm not going to play it. I just want you to read the screen right here. He says federal investigators have requested interviews conducted by Mexican authorities of Robinson's friends. So they're requesting from Mexico the videos, the interviews, the interrogation that they were supposed to do while in Mexico. The US authorities allegedly are requesting those videos. So hopefully Mexico did their job. If not, we'll find out soon. We will find out soon. So, something's going on. Something's going on. So that's what it said right there. He says federal investigators have requested interviews conducted by friends who were with her on that trip. So, yeah, you said, has Mexico issued a extradition warrant to Interpol? Allegedly, that's what they keep saying. That's what they keep saying, but no one's being. Has anyone been extradited? Has anyone been arrested? As far as your knowledge, you see any mugshots, any pictures going into the office for detainment? Any evidence of anything? Right? So, welcome, Dorian. It's just weird how this case is being handled to me. And we definitely still want justice for her at the end of the day, but it's just so many, weird things, weird activities, actions done by multiple people in this case. And it's just like, I don't know if we're ever going to get the truth about what really happened to her. I don't think we're ever going to get the truth, y'all, about what really happened to her. It's sad. It's sad. And if you are here and you are enjoying it, make sure you hit that like button. We ain't forgot about that. Okay, 70 people. Thank you for hitting that like button. I appreciate y'all likes. All right. For the rest of y'all, go ahead and hit that button if you are enjoying the commentary. All right. Um, Bonnie, welcome. Dorian, welcome. Welcome, 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 y'all. What do you think about this? You said yes, they are bringing them to the United States, not Mexico. Mm-mm-mm. It's crazy. It's just like, I don't know what to believe. All these crazy new details that come out later. I don't know. Yeah, it's very vague. It's very like whatever. Like we don't care. You know? I don't know. It's just, yeah, something's not adding up. You said they're trying to spread another narrative too late. Right. That's what I'm saying. These new narratives. It's like you want me to believe now that she went missing. I mean, I don't know. I really don't know. Thank you, Dorian. I'm glad you enjoy the commentary. It is really sad, Bonnie. It is really, really sad because, like I said, if they don't hurt like this could be any one of us, and this is how they'll do us, right? This is how they'll do us. So it's like, take note. It's like, take note. It's like, wow, this is how y'all would do us too. Mm-mm-mm. It's crazy. It's crazy. It is crazy, right? You're welcome, McClurg. This is crazy. Curtis said, wow, they just need to go ahead and eat some shorts all the way up for that misspelling. Yeah, just unacceptable. Shanquella. It's like, are we even talking about the same person anymore? Welcome, Amber. She said, what in the world? Right. So now she went missing now. Look, they thought we was just gonna skip past that. Because I seen it when it first came out, but I was just brushing it off. You know, when your intuition tell you something and then you just brush it off. It's like you can't be doing that. I said missing. I did question it. I was like, missing? Like that I never heard of that. That's definitely new. Y'all definitely didn't say that in the beginning. But then I was like sitting back and I meant to bring this up to y'all to see if y'all have seen it. And I'm just like, wait, missing? That's a completely different definition than her dying there, her being femicide. You know what I'm saying? Like this brings, I don't know, this is different. So I don't know. I don't know. You say your eyes must hurt from looking and reading so much charisma on this case. Man, it's just the details don't make sense. It doesn't. It just don't make sense to me. And I don't know. I just feel like this is a new narrative. Yeah, my head is hurting too, Nikki. My head is hurting too, girl. Oh my God. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. So what's next? What's next? Okay, what crazy details gonna come next, right? That nobody mentioned before. Oh, we're just gonna mention it now. Almost 3 months later. By the way, she went missing while vacationing. Okay. All right. If that's what you want us to believe, I'm just going to leave it at that, and we'll see where this case ends up. I hope some justice get served, but you know what? It's just hard to be hopeful when these type of details come out, and it's like, why didn't you mention this before? It just seemed off. Everything just doesn't make sense to me. But we're going to just let them continue doing their job, right? We're going to let them continue doing their job. It's an ongoing case. So it's not done yet. But I don't know. It's just weird. It's just weird to me. Mm-mm-mm. Oh yeah. You said it's going to be more important than ever to be advocates for Shanquella because this Tyree Nichols case in Memphis is about to blow up. Yeah. As soon as that body cam footage come out, it's a wrap. They are preparing. They're preparing, the police and everybody preparing for crazy protests because they're going to make this body cam footage public. And they said that the mom couldn't even sit through 60 seconds, the first 60 seconds of the video when they were privately showing it to their family, the mom and the family. They couldn't even sit through it. The mom couldn't even sit through it. That's how crazy it is. They said that they beat him like a human piñata. Allegedly 5 Black officers. Yeah. So they haven't released the body cam footage yet, but they plan to, and they are gearing up for these protests. They're ready. They're ready for protests. They are preparing for protests. That's how bad the footage is. That's how bad the footage is, allegedly. So we have to really do better, yo. It's too much violence. It's too much senseless violence that's going on. Period. It's just too much. Every day you hear something new, some senseless act. And we just, could send our condolences and pray that it doesn't happen to us or our family member. But you really never know. And it's so scary. These times right now are too much. It's too much. It's like not for any real reason. They don't have to have no reason no more. It's just they want to cause this pain, period. That's their jobs. Sometimes we might not get a why. And that's crazy. That's the messed up part about it. Mm-mm-mm. So yeah, they charged all 5 cops with second-degree murder. And some of the 5 got other charges, but They all were fired. They all were charged. So yeah, y'all stay informed and stay thinking for yourself, doing your own research. These are my opinions. What I can't prove is alleged. I'm just really curious to know why they're now saying that she went missing. I just thought that was interesting. Because that's a whole different scenario now. That's something totally different. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep my eyes open and my ears open, and y'all let me know what y'all think. You said my family would know exactly what to do about me. It's just crazy. You said Tamika would be front and center. Mm-mm-mm. He said nothing. Why warning to law enforcement? Yep. So y'all have a good day. I'm going to keep my eyes open on this. I'm going to go to my backup channels with my Karizma Speaks channel and speak about different topics. All right. So if you want to hear more news about this, go to that channel. Excuse me. Go to that channel. All right. So I'm out, y'all. Have a good one. And I will see you on the next video. Peace.